am the Tipsy Psychic, and today we're going to talk about the compatibility between a Taurus Gemini Cusp and a Taurus Gemini Cusp. I myself am a Gemini, May 20th. Woo! So, if you are a Taurus Gemini Cusp, then you know that you are also the cusp of energy. People born on the cusp of energy are usually very energetic. They have a lot going on. It's like they can take on the world 1 minute, but if they're unbalanced, then they can just like burn out and they get tired. And that's like the downside. So it's like they can do everything, but then they have to like take a chill pill and relax and fuel and recharge, right? Obviously, there's a lot more to the cusp than that. You can check out my other videos on it if you want to. So now imagine a relationship between two of those people. Two Geminis. It would kind of be the same way. You both are quirky. Imagine your energy times 2. This combo would be so vibrant. Focus on building memories and experiences. You can't just both do nothing. So plan things you both like to do, hobbies you have in common. Things could be very fascinating and they would be captivating. Despite being so good at speaking up and advocating for yourself, you may feel like it's hard to get through to one another. When things get challenging, don't run away. If you just abandon your relationship the minute things get tough, things aren't gonna work out for you. Sorry. And you can forget about being with them. You certainly won't lose interest, that's for sure. This combo is unstoppable 1 minute, but then exhausted the next. And it works in short bursts before it burns out. It takes a while for you to get to know each other and stay like on the same page. But will things last long enough for that to happen? Well, you both don't have to worry about a lack of enthusiasm. You need a lot of space for things to work out. You can only handle so much of each other at a time. If you can't take time to yourselves to recharge on a regular basis, then things are doomed. In the beginning, when you're dating, it's important to keep your dates spaced apart. Limit your interactions and take it step by step. You might feel like there's too much instability and need to feel more centered. The good news is you both understand each other, and taking breaks isn't usually a problem. You both go through the same thing, so you get it. You may feel like you have to schedule them into your calendar to prioritize each other, because you can be very productive and focused on your work and ambition. You both are very curious and you love to ask questions and learn and educate yourself about each other. The success of this relationship also relies on your experience and your maturity and your age. Signs grow too, okay? Just like people. And on this cusp, there is a certain level of maturity that can be achieved. And so often these signs go together better later on in life. Like, timing is everything. So if you're not ready for each other, then it's just not gonna work, whether you like it or not. So if you're both like young and unbalanced, it will be difficult. You often get so caught up in your dreams, your projects, your career, that you don't even seem like a human being. So you need to try to be an individual, not like a steam engine to connect. You both know what you like and what you want. Like when you're in a relationship, you're like, I know what I want. I know what I need. I know what my needs are. So if you both know what your needs are and you both know what you want, that's great. But then it also makes things a little bit more difficult when those needs don't match up. And you can kind of butt heads on it. Sometimes the Taurus in you will make it harder to accommodate. You just can't be around each other all the time. You don't marry each other. This is gonna sound a little weird, but you marry with each other. I'm not sure if that makes sense. This will never be boring. You often date each other because you are intrigued with one another. But that's not usually enough to keep things together. When you're living together, sometimes chores and your work, like your duties, right, will take the back seat on your priority list. And then it can build up and it gets chaotic and overwhelming. Your moods are very up and down, right? So this can make a lot of mood swings and moodiness in the relationship, but it's very quick. Marriages are usually more long-lasting and happier than love affairs or friendships. Friendships aren't usually very deep. You work well together on projects as a couple. You know how they say don't date your coworker, like don't do work romance, right? This actually works out. Coworkers and lovers, like it can happen, you know? If you stay together in a marriage, divorce is very, very messy. Flings are so short. They usually only last like 1 or 2 weeks. Like they usually only have a few nice moments, but those moments are unforgettable. There isn't much time for negative emotions, okay? You don't hate each other over time or feel neglected very much, but you just feel exhausted after a while. You won't have any trouble opening up to each other about things or dealing with each other's point of views. You both don't mind a little constructive criticism. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope that you check out my other videos on the cusp of Taurus and Gemini. Like I said, I'm also on this cusp, but I've never dated another Taurus Gemini cusper, and I would love to hear your experience below. So definitely let me know. And yes, bye.